I've always enjoyed the challenge of making things work better for less money. If I can use a little imagination and ingenuity, rather than just buying the item out of a store, I've not only learned something, but I've also stretched the limits of what can be done with nothing, one of my personal mottos. Whether it's using an old speaker magnet to hold open a door, or stitching a fairing together with brass wire, I've always enjoyed doing a job well for less money. I bought this Virago 700 used, and it didn't come with side covers, so I improvised a little bit and bought a couple of side covers from a local salvage yard. And now I have a bike that is unique as the rider who drives it. And so far, only one person's asked me about the 250. I told him the truth. I said it was a sudden Japanese budget crunch that caused cutbacks on the larger motorcycles being exported out of Japan. To me, a salvage yard isn't just a bunch of broken motorcycles and old parts. It represents an opportunity to fix something as well or better than new for a lot less money. To me, that's Woody City, mechanically speaking. The place where I get my used parts is San Francisco's Cycle Salvage, so I visited them one weekend on a typical Saturday. For someone who enjoys fixing things up and saving money, I see real potential in a shop that can sell me a broken motorcycle, all the parts I need to fix it, for a fraction of what I would normally pay. Here's a typical example. This customer spotted a motorcycle in the yard with low miles and in good shape. The shop explains that the bike's got a broken transmission, but they have a good transmission in stock and it just needs to be installed. That's where we pick up the story.
Get him into that for a total of between $1,300 and $1,400.
Sounds good.
Okay, but you have to figure the math out because all that's going to include on his part is giving us the money.
Okay. Well,
which means that we're going to have to pick up the mechanical end of it.
Yeah.
We're going to have to supply the parts and we're going to have to pay to have Joe do it.
That's right.
So I don't know where that's going to leave us at, but I mean that's the way.
We want to get. What we want to do is we want to get a grant. Is that for you, sir?
For me.
Yeah. What we want to do is we want to get $1,000 out of the bike, and I can supply some transmission, and the other fella is going to charge us about $400.
Between $300 and $350, I figured. I figured three. What he charged us the last time was under $400, wasn't it?
It was.
Let me ask him.
I think you should just call him.
All right.
It's on a 6. Tell him we want a complete transmission install. We have a whole transmission waiting in the wings.
Yeah, Joe, this is Bob. Yeah, what's going on, dude? I got a Katana 600 here. Okay. You don't have to put the plastic on the bike or anything. Do I understand that? You can put the plastic back on? Okay, you don't have to put the plastic on or any of that. But he wants the motor. This is for me, actually. I want the motor dropped out, flipped over. I'll supply the parts. I want you to fix second gear and put the motor back in. How much is that going to cost me?
Michael, hello.
Not my personal bike. Oh, man. Come on, I send you all kinds of stuff. Give me a break here.
Well, is your old one already taken out of the bike?
All right. Okay. Okay. You got it.
Well,
$400, he'll do it completely.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what I figured.
Yeah. No, I knew that, but you know, trying to help you and trying to get it get cheaper for the guy. So it's $1,000. It's $1,400.
All right.
You want me to write it up?
Why don't you write it up?
All right. I mean, I think it's. I tell a guy, hey, You don't want that. I tell him 5 times you don't want that. He wants it. I can't argue with him anymore. I've sold like, I've been here about 5 years screwing around. I must have sold hundreds and hundreds of motorcycles. Only taken one back, which is good. To be honest with you, right now I got about maybe 40 bikes in here, and that's the only one I'd recommend that's in that, like, you know, $500 range, in that range. About $500 out the door, everything. Yeah. I don't know the year. It's a CX, you know, the twin. I don't know the year offhand. It's $500. I gotta know the year. You know what I mean? Yes, it's candy apple red and it's completely chromed. No, it isn't. It's an old, you know, it's got a little rust, and it's got a lot of rust actually. Yeah, but it runs good. Yeah, it don't clack. The motor's good. No, it's not registered. I give you all the paperwork you need, and you go down and do the registration. Yeah, I don't want to sell somebody something that ain't any good. Makes no sense at all. It might make sense at other motorcycle shops.
But not
here.
cycle.
No,
We strive for quality.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I got people screaming at me, $5 for a horn that costs 40. Okay, I mean, you're gonna get that, but there's no reason. Everything I sell here, if I sell somebody, I tell them, I said, hey, you don't like it, you change your mind about the color. Bring it back, I'll give you your money back. Everything here is money back. Even electric parts, you know electrics? You can't go to a dealer, and you go to a dealer, you buy a $550 electric box, and you take it to your bike, and you put it on your bike, and it don't work, you can't take it back. But you can take everything back here. And the reason is that is why would I want to make enemies? If I was trying to be rich, I wouldn't be here in the junkyard.
I crashed into it. My bike got towed.
Oh. Duh.
Gravy.
It's a little cold right now, but
More like this one.
yeah, I got all kinds of bars, so you can pick out anything you want and put them on. I'll give you the bars, don't worry about it.
Can I put 60 down on it for now?
How long will it take you to pay it off?
Monday I'll have the rest of it.
No, don't worry about it. I'll just hold it for you.
You want to hold it for me?
Sure. You want it, man? I'll hold it for you. You don't have to give me any money. So you're gonna come in. We're closed on Monday.
You guys are closed on Monday?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, come on.
Put it the wrong way, man.
What's the most you'll give me? Let's try that.
Whoa.
Come on. Don't hit me too cheap.
$15?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Right.
That'd be fine. We'll take a good look at them.
Yeah, it looks like they'll last for a little while anyway. I mean, you know, the bike hasn't got that much life left in her anyway, so she's got 70,000.
I'm gonna burst into tears if you keep
I
this
know,
up.
I'll keep it up, I'll keep it up.
Jesus.
Keep it up, I'll keep it up.
Grind me. You do it so subtly.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're very good. Well, I only paid $20 for the bike.
Oh, mine.